What is up, Data Nation? Um, Welcome to a new video. This is what I'm going to be calling the growth mindset. Now, the reason why I'm calling this the growth mindset is recently I watched the video from Mac Method. One really great content creator who's actually related to me. I watch his videos in order to get inspiration or also to support and I actually enjoy his content. His content is amazing. He spoke about recently to kill that itch inside you. Now, we all know what we mean by itch because we're not allowed to say the word without getting restricted on YouTube. So, in order to avoid, swearing in the videos, in order to, not age restrict it, because we want to make sure everybody's able to see it no matter what age they're at, to remove that kind of mindset. I was thinking about it, and I think a lot of that comes from the victim mentality. He spoke about it in the video as well, and this is something I spoke about way before, way long time ago, with my partner, about how this victim mentality is what really causes a lot of problems in our society. Now, it's okay to be upset about things. It's okay to feel like things ain't going my way for a little period of time. But when you get stuck in that kind of mindset, you stick yourself in a mindset that's a losing mindset, a victim mindset, and this victim mindset causes a lot more catastrophic stuff to happen to you. Now, I'm a very spiritual, religious man. I follow God. I'm very spiritual. I'm very how can you say it? I have a lot of wisdom because I do a lot of introspection. I check in with myself every now and again. And I grew up doing a lot of introspection instead of really you know, looking for outdoor knowledge. Now, outdoor knowledge would be really nice to have, but since I've done a lot of introspection, I learned a lot of things. It's getting really hot in this car, so I had to open up the door. I've done a lot of introspection growing up. As you know, I was I was my own best friend. I was very introverted. Even when I wanted to be extroverted, I was very introverted growing up. And quite honestly, I struggled a lot with communicating with others or you know, interacting with people. And that was mainly because of my own victim mentality. I was embarrassed of myself. I was depressed. I hated everything. I felt like everything was happening to me, and I kept blaming others for situations that I technically could have controlled, or not controlled, but you know, done something about. And I allowed myself to become basically an itch. I was a big old itch. I'm gonna be so real with you. I was honestly, I'm gonna say it. I was a scared little kid. I'm gonna be for real with you. I was a scared little kid, and honestly, anytime I look back at myself, I don't have this sense of regret or anything about it, because honestly, I was growing up. I was a kid, and you know, all I knew was how to feel that way and how to be in that mentality. Sure, there's good things happening around, but I was always focused on the bad. And that's what caused that victim mentality. I was always focused on bad things, on what could happen, what is wrong, yeah, it's too many things. And it caused me a lot of strife. It caused me a lot of grief. It caused me a lot of problems. I didn't go to school as often as I wish I could. I started having physical and mental problems, especially physical, because I was so stressed about the things and being a victim at the moment that it caused me to have physical pains. It was like a physical reaction to everything that was going on. And it was bad. It was really bad. I didn't really change much after getting out of school, other than the fact that I was happy that I didn't have to have this anxiety of being around people, but I still had this anxiety in me because I was worried things were gonna go bad for me, because bad things happened. Instead of working through or around these bad things and figuring out a solution for myself, I dwindled and worried about it. It wasn't up until I started facing my problems and not thinking that I was a victim for every single thing that it wasn't until I did that until I could find my own happiness. Legitimately, like, the past few years, I've been going through hardships over hardships over hardships. And sure, I get like a little depression phase here and there, because who doesn't? We're human. We got emotions. But I haven't been in a way that I've been a long time ago. Now, I'll tell you, I was disgusting when I was in my victim phase. There was times where I didn't even shower. I didn't want to brush my teeth. It was so bad, the depression and everything, that it caused me so much harm. I was disgusting. And I'm very glad to say that I haven't been that way in a long time. And I'm still able to do the things that I have to do during the day and the things that I want to do during the day. And I have this continuous cycle of successes and stuff because I stopped having that mentality. It's only when you figure out that you're in control of your mindset and how you feel about things. Well, you can't really control how you feel about things, but you can control how you react afterwards, is what I mean. It's not only until then, when you figure that out, that everything changes. Everything. Now, that doesn't change the fact that you can make wrong choices or you can make a mistake here and there. But so what? Everybody fucking does it. Everybody does it. Now, I'm gonna have to redo that. So what if you make a mistake or you mess up somewhere along the way? Like, who doesn't make a mistake? Just don't do a mistake where it will cost you the rest of your life. Well, I mean, a lot of people feel like every mistake could cost them the rest of your life. I mean, like, basically killing someone and then going to prison because you decided, oh, I need to kill him or her because they did me wrong. I gotta get back. No. Don't do that to yourself. Don't fuck up your life. Don't mess up your whole life over something minimal. Now, someone disrespects you. Say that happens. I don't say you gotta respect everybody, because honestly, respect is something I believe is earned. But speak to them, not in a disrespectful tone. Honestly, keep yourself chill in check, because it's always the person that's chill and checked that is the scariest whenever it comes to situations like this. But keep yourself in check, speak to them, look them in the eyes, and be like, hey, I don't mess with that, and I would appreciate if you don't do that. Holding your ground. Anyways, that is a whole nother topic that I want to talk about, but we're gonna slide past that. You have the responsibility of taking care of yourself and making sure that You're not the victim in a situation. You aren't a victim. You aren't a victim. Sure, you may be a in the middle of the situation that you're in. Sure, but that's life. Life has no parameters. There's no certain way that life is. But there is ways to live your life that you can choose to take. And when you choose a certain way to live, that can ultimately change how everything is perceived. How you have your mental state and how you perceive things will change everything in your life. It will change everything. There's people, okay, I don't know if you ever seen this anime. I'm really big on anime and manga. There's this anime where this guy used to bully this girl that was deaf. I believe it's called A Silent Voice. He used to bully this girl with his friends, and ultimately he ripped out like a hearing piece that she had and got in trouble for it, and it ended up harming her badly because it tore her ear. He ended up facing the consequences of his actions, and then he became a victim mentality person. He felt like everything's against him. He felt like everything is at fault. He made a mistake and he couldn't forgive himself. And then everything just became a victim mentality thing. He ended up trying to commit, and multiple other things happened. But it wasn't until he started reconnecting with people and really changing how he views the world for his life to change. And once he changed his whole entire mindset, his whole entire perspective on everything changed. There was no longer X on people's faces. There was no longer the dark, dull colors of life, cursing him. And everything just got brighter and more vibrant. It was beautiful. It was masterly done. Like the sequences, the way it was animated, everything. Just everything was perfect. And it completely aligns with the fact that changing your mindset and how you view the world will ultimately change your life forever. Anyways, that's just what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted you guys to see what I was seeing and think what I was thinking. Thank you guys for watching, and I just want to let you know we live dated, baby. Peace out.